Here is my 2 cents on this ungodly behavior of Instagram girlies and celebrities. So what Instagram people do, they will go live on Instagram, right? They will talk about each other, they'll mention each other's names, or they will be using code words or whatsoever, but talking about each other. And then the other person will go live and address the other person and so on and so forth. And the same thing happened between Tebogo Tobejane, I always butcher her surname, and Khanjani. However, it turns out that Tebogo talked about Lerato Khanjani, and Lerato Khanjani responded to her on her own live, where she was saying that she's not scared of Tebogo. She knows what she did in her marriage, and she has the recording, so she must not think that she's scared of her, and she knows that akamoyiki. And then the bloggers did stories on this, obviously with the blogs, what else are they going to do? And then it was said that Tebogo's Instagram account is nowhere to be found. And then last night, there were reports from JosieTube and also Salty Entertainment, I'll share the screenshots over here, that Tebogo's account is back, and Tebogo is also back on Instagram. But the funny part about her being back is that she said that she called Lerato directly and they have spoken, and somewhere somehow the bloggers are now the bad people. They are the instigators of things, and that's what upsets me, because Instagram girlies and celebrities like doing this. They would like to come and air out things on Instagram lives, and then when the bloggers report on it, the bloggers are the instigators. The bloggers are the ones who are driving a narrative and so on and so forth. Now, I don't understand this thing of people always saying that people are driving a narrative when they are reporting on something that came out of your own mouth. And it's the same thing that was going on between JosieTube and Namolina. Namolina said with her mouth that she regrets starting a YouTube channel, but now she was attacking JosieTube when she reported on the situation, saying that she's pushing a narrative. Why are you then saying these things out of your mouth if you don't want people to talk about them? And there was also a live of, I think it's Doro, where she was also talking about this narrative that is being pushed by blogs. And there was also, I believe it's Bobby, was also talking about why she doesn't understand why blogs are talking about her. They are character assassinating. They have families that they love, and their families will see these things, and now they will have questions and so on and so forth. And my thing is that then why do you come on lives and talk about these things? Why do you go out there and do these things that you guys are doing if you don't want people to report to them? You are public figures. You are in the public eye. Everything and anything that you do, people are going to talk about it, because your followers, yes, not people who don't know you, your followers want to know more about you and about your life, because they have invested themselves in your life, in your success, in your careers, in whatever it is that you're doing. So they want to know what's going on. So whenever you are doing things, people are going to report on it. And the thing about South African entertainment bloggers is that they don't go out there and do paparazzi things. The things that they are reporting on are things that you guys are posting on your Instagrams. You guys are blogging about in your YouTube pages or channels, are things that you guys are doing in your TikTok videos. They are getting these informations from you guys, and there are also things that you are tweeting yourselves. So I don't understand it when now they come back and be like, oh, bloggers are instigators, you guys are pushing narratives and so on and so forth. What narratives are being pushed when people are reporting on things that you have tweeted yourself and things that you have said with your own mouth? And Tebogo also mentioned that she deactivated her Instagram weeks ago, so I'm guessing she was trying to say it's not connected with what was happening with Lerato. And if she was able to call Lerato directly now, after Lerato did her live and talked to her, why didn't she call her in the first place before she talked to her? She talked about her on her original live, so that now people are catching the story and they are reporting on it, and Lerato fired back. Suddenly now bloggers are the instigators. This is a very ungodly behavior that needs to stop. If you don't want, there are certain things you don't want people to blog about because your family might see it and a certain narrative might be put, then don't talk about them. Don't take pictures of those things and share on your Instagram and on your Twitters, because one thing about South African bloggers, they're very lazy. We don't do paparazzi things. We wait until you post and then we report on it. We wait until someone else has seen something and then reported on it, and then everyone else reports on it. And then people like me, we then comment on whatever the bloggers commented on, if we agree with their commentary or we disagree with their commentary. One person who goes out there and comes back with original stories will be Musa Kaula. And also with Musa Kaula, some of the things that he reports on are things that are shared by people in your own circles. So you should also watch the people that you are hanging out with, and not only point the fingers on bloggers, because how does Musa Kawula get hold of your private things that you don't want people to know about? It's the people that you have around you. So before you go around pointing fingers at bloggers, watch the people who are around you as well, because where does Musa get the information about you guys? And yes, I get it. Musa does somewhere, somehow, or sometimes report on lies. I get that, I understand it, but majority of the things that Musa talks about, it's things that are true, and it's proven when you guys are going live with him, and you are having these conversations with him on your lives as well. And also, when people are now going to report on the comments that you made when you were on live with Musa about the things that Musa has reported on, you're still going to point the fingers at the bloggers and say they are insinuating things, they are instigators, they are pushing narrative, when these are things that you are saying with your own mouths. So this ungodly behavior must stop. Stop pointing fingers at bloggers, because bloggers, they only report on things that you guys are saying on your lives. They report on things that are posted on Twitter. They report on things that are posted in Instagram stories and in Instagram feeds. So if there are things that you don't want the public to know, don't post them. And believe me, you South African bloggers will not talk about them, because we are too lazy to go out there and find our own information.